Hey guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of July 16th through the 31st, 2019. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. So let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. If you want to reach me for a video or email reading, email Temajtarot@gmail.com. However, I'm only doing those readings once a week so far. I might open up another day, but you know, it had just become a little overwhelming just having random readings throughout the week. Right now I'm just going to be accepting payments on Friday, and you'll receive the reading 7 days later. And then also, if you want to reach me by phone, I'm still having issues with the phone company. So as of now, you know, that's still the only way that I'm able to take the calls. So make sure you look out on a community tab, or for me to upload that video stating that, hey, I'm taking calls right now. You can always request a call at any time, but I might not be available. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Nine of Cups, Lovers, Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, Death, Judgment, and the Emperor. Okay, so central issue here. I feel like you might be happy about a love connection that you're having. Someone maybe says something that makes you feel good, or someone says something that makes you feel happy. I just kind of feel like you are in a place where you are okay with your current circumstances. Maybe someone has recently opened up and shared how they felt about you, and it just made you feel so good. You could be dealing with any sign. Could be Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or another Scorpio. I think also what's happening is that someone comes to you in need, but for whatever reason that makes you feel happy about it. You are happy that someone needs you. Someone's coming to you with all their burdens or some sort of issues, and it's your opportunity to nurture them or something. I don't know why. You know, maybe some of you that makes you feel happy, but it does look like someone has been carrying a heavy burden, or maybe you are the one going towards someone and you're like, I need help, or I need you. And, you know, someone is glad to help. I'm getting a sense of loss. Maybe you suddenly lost your faith or your hope. Maybe you are having to leave with only the clothes on your back. Or you're trying to, I feel like you're trying to hold on to something, to everything that you have. And you have to let go of something that you cared about a lot. Now, I also get this as someone hiding the fact that they care. Like someone might be watching at a distance and they're happy, or they're observing you from afar, but at the same time, they're not really saying anything, or maybe they're avoiding communication or avoiding contact with you. So I feel like something ends here. There's going to be some sort of changes where you don't believe in something anymore, or maybe like the minute you let go of someone or lose hope or faith, your faith gets restored. Or, you know, you thought something was dead, and something did change your life forever, but then there's still some sort of resurrection here. Maybe someone is coming or re-entering your life as a completely different person. Maybe they're like, I'm a changed man, or I'm a changed woman. Or someone has some sort of realization or clarity that they do miss you, or that they do need you, or they do want you in their lives. And maybe they open up and express that. You know, maybe that's a big deal. It's like, I can't believe they're telling me how they feel. I didn't think they cared or felt anything. I thought things were dead. I thought things were over. But it does look like something ended. Now, what this also may be is the end of you being alone. Maybe this is you and you've been content, you've been okay, but that life is coming to an end, so you won't be alone anymore. Maybe you've been doing everything on your own. You're like, you know, I have to do everything on my own. It's just me and my kids, or it's just me by myself, myself, and I don't have any help. And then that comes to an end. Like, here is spirit maybe awakening you to the person that is coming to your life, and this person is coming off as very old-fashioned. Maybe this person wants to help or assist you some type of way. Maybe someone is coming into your life that is ready for marriage or commitment here. If there have been any troubles in your relationship, you guys are trying to move past some sort of difficult phase or some sort of difficult times. I do feel like someone is giving you an apology, or, you know, there's going to be forgiveness. I don't know whose end it's on. Maybe two people both need to apologize. Either way, I feel like balance is getting restored, emotional balance. Again, we have balance here, and moving past difficult times. Maybe there's a need for you to move forward or take some sort of action to have what you want. With the Chariot here, I do feel like you're going to be victorious in obtaining a goal or accomplishing a goal. At this point, this is someone who has tunnel vision and who is just moving forward. It's like, I can't look back. I can only go up from here. I can only go forward from here. So if some of you have reached rock bottom, you know, you had to let so much go. Maybe you're having to change residence. Maybe you're having to let go of a job. Maybe it's, you know, overall letting go of a person. That's so someone new can come in. You know, something has to die in order for new life to come in. You know, I do feel like someone is saying, I'm sorry, or someone is regretting something that ended, having regrets. I almost thought of, okay, so the song Shy is, Lose Control is by the group Shy. It's an old song, but I just heard the lyric, last night we had an argument. You told me you loved me. All the things I said I never meant. No, baby. So I feel like maybe someone, I don't know if they're literally singing, or, you know, it's basically a song about an apology, I guess, for someone losing their temper, losing control. And now they're sorry because they don't want to lose you. So there could be a reconciliation, but it's still looking like it takes hard work. I'm not seeing like, you know, I do like seeing a Lovers here in the Nine of Cups, but other than that, I feel like there are still changes that need to be made in order for a relationship to move forward. I don't know, too, if you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but the Libra reading had like some similar energy, Death card, Lovers, Six of Swords. So you could be dealing with one of those signs, and maybe I was getting in that reading that someone needs to make a sacrifice. Either someone is having to relocate, or someone needs to let their guards down and open up and just be vulnerable. But there needs to be some sort of drastic changes for something to move forward is basically what I'm getting here. And then too, like with the Lovers and Chariot out, somebody is feeling torn in two different directions. You know, having to make some sort of decision. It could be between two people or one person and versus your lifestyle, or a person versus career, you know, so something of that sort could be going on. And there is going to be some sort of loss in order to have what you want. It's like there's no escaping this. It's like, can I just have both? And it's just like, no, a decision has to be made. You have to be willing to let something go. So you guys, it looks like it could be, you know, going through some sort of difficulties. There could be some emotional turmoil going on in your life. If you are saying, hey, I'm completely single, none of this applies to me, then it's probably not your reading. But it could also be, you know, indicating things happening around you. And like I said, if you are single, maybe that lifestyle is coming to an end. Maybe you won't be single anymore. But the person coming towards you may be coming out of a situation where they're sad or depressed about something. Yeah, it could be a situation where someone is sad or depressed, and maybe you don't even realize that this person is undergoing some sort of loss, sadness, or depression here. So let me look at the Five of Cups here. Now, also could be that you've been so busy, too busy to notice that your partner has been going through something. You've been so caught up with work or your own personal losses, or, you know, your own personal matters, that you didn't realize that your partner is, you know, upset or going through something. Or vice versa. They didn't know, they've been so caught up in their busy lives that they didn't realize that you needed a hug. Okay, so I'm getting the energy of maybe earth and air. I almost feel like maybe someone is realizing that they love you, or you are realizing how much you love someone, but something just like took you guys apart, or maybe spirit intervened to take two people apart to realize, to have some sort of clarity or realization about a situation. Ooh. If you were in a relationship, it definitely looks like something is a dead end, or something just had to fall apart. And it's just like grieving over it. And someone is hiding that they're in grief or suffering or in mourning. Now, it also could be a situation where maybe this has nothing to do with you, but something's going on with your love interest where they are suffering some sort of trauma or loss or something that you have no clue about. Maybe someone ghosted you and you thought you took it personal. It's just like, well, they aren't even talking to me, and you didn't realize that they were going through something pretty bad. Or, you know, like I said, vice versa. Maybe you ghosted someone, it wasn't personal, but you were experiencing some sort of trauma or loss, and they were taking it personal. But it's not even about them. It's not even about you. It's just something completely different going on in the other person's lives. I'm getting something changes during Leo season. See, someone has been grieving. Maybe it's just about missing you or you them. You know, maybe you guys miss each other. Maybe we have all these fives out. Maybe you guys had a fight and an argument, a falling out, and you're refusing to acknowledge the other person or to share the fact that you miss them or are hurting. Like, two people are just kind of refraining from opening up. But there is going to be some sort of changes or some sort of shift happening. Ooh, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little rough. Something looks a little rough. I see a tower moment happening. Maybe it's already happened. There's a possibility that someone needs your help or assistance, but I don't know if you turned your back on them or if they turned their back on you. It's like someone is reaching rock bottom. Let me see what the Chariot is. If you were trying to hold on to something out of obligation, or you were trying to hold on to something where it just was a dead end, I feel like something happens where the universe just like snatches it away or forces you to realize that something is a no-go. Maybe you had to let something go to realize that there's someone else in the picture. Maybe you were trying to hold on to dead weight. You were holding on to someone who didn't feel the same way about you. You were holding on to an unrequited situation, and the universe has tried to align you with this spiritual union, but you weren't listening. You were so caught up into holding on to someone who doesn't feel the same way, someone who isn't on the same page. And finally, maybe you're going to have clarity on what it is that you're supposed to do. Some of you might decide to pursue an air sign. It's like maybe you're realizing that you were supposed to be with this air sign. See? Oh my God. What is going on with earth and air? Something's going on where you guys are being forced to communicate together, or you are having to decide between earth and air. Maybe you were torn and then something happens and you all of a sudden you have clarity on the direction that you need to take. Whatever the decision is, it's like, okay, I'm going in. I've made a decision. One person is getting left for another. There's a situation where, you know, you're realizing that something could have been an illusion. I feel like there's been mistreatment between two people. Oh my God, you guys, what is going on, Scorpio? I feel like someone's been reaching out for help through dreams, and like I said, I had this in the Libra reading, so I don't know if you're connected to Libra, but I almost feel like someone, I think it was Libra, somebody is expecting the other person to read your mind, and it's just like I can't read your mind. You have to speak. You have to open up. You can't keep trying to send me spiritual messages, or even if your spirit guides have just been sending you like number synchronicities, it's like, hey, I don't understand, you know, these synchronicities. I know you're trying to get my attention, spirit, but I need some sort of confirmation of something. Something, I feel like there's a situation where someone has been, is letting go of a situation, realizing that there's nothing there, that something has been an illusion. Someone has been confused about something. I almost feel like someone let an illusion come in between two people too. So let's say you had a solid relationship, and all of a sudden someone intervened that relationship. You might find out that you were chasing a dream or an illusion. Maybe that person was just in your life to teach you a lesson. And now it's just like, I've been following a dream, or I've been following an illusion, like this person isn't really for me. I gave up someone who was real for an illusion. So, you know, I don't know how that story is going to play out for you guys, but it does seem like you guys are in it for the next couple of weeks. Whenever that happens, I get like heavy energies. Just I want to remind you that it doesn't mean that it's going to be the entire 2 weeks. It just might be something that happens, something that's trying to get your attention. You know, just something that happens. Yes, you might end up crying about something, feeling emotional about something. You need to change. You need to purge. So, you know, these things is for the best, and it's only temporary. It's only, you know, something that happens within the next couple of weeks. So you'll experience it, you'll learn from it, and move on from it. So I hope that helps. Sorry that your message may have been a little down, but I mean, I still hope it helps. Thank you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.